Okay, welcome back everybody to another episode of Movies in Minecraft. So, a quick update since last time is that I started planning out where all the buildings and the roads are going to be, where the big mountain is, and it just turned up being something like this, which probably isn't that decipherable. So basically what I did is I went up here and I had my pre-drawn map that I did. I started filling in the outlines. So there's going to be a building right here with the stone, another building, a little more diagonal this time, and just buildings all around. And then this is going to be the giant mountain, and then the clay, which is the lighter stuff. If I come down here, you'll see that it's clay. This stuff is going to be the roads, so there's going to be roads connecting it, and then there's going to be a big torch here, and then just roads connecting to other buildings. Now the bad thing about this is that I realized a couple of my faults with the design. So first, this isn't really a river, it's basically on a pathway down, and this is actually supposed to be way elevated above the rest of the island. So that's going to be another change that I'll be doing, as well as cutting this one a little bit off because I made it a little bit too big. So eventually it'll be around, I probably shouldn't use that big of a brush. Let's do it twice. No, undo. 2. Okay, so is this so small? Yeah. So it's probably gonna be something like that. Yeah, and then another update, so I'm gonna be cutting this big chunk off. But another update is that I actually looked at the images compared to what I had, and then I found out that it was actually sort of terraced, so this is going to be raised up. It's going to go all the way with this chunk is going to be raised up. And then over here on the mountain, that's going to be raised up slightly, and then there'll be rings over the mountain. So what I'm going to be doing is, actually I'll come down here and see how tall this is, because if I can keep it like this, that'd be great. But yeah, I think this is a good height for it, so what I'll do is I'll keep this height the same. I'll cut this off, and then I'll raise this. So I should probably make it a bigger one. Let's do this. So brush, sphere, 0 for air, and then have the biggest brush size I can get, and then I'll start just chiseling this out. This is soon going to be replaced by nothingness, so it's going to be deleted, and I'll just get rid of that. There we go. And we'll just eat away at this. Now this is a lot of stone. Even with the biggest brush, it is taking quite a while to destroy. Okay, pretty simple. Now I'll just come along here. Make sure to look back at my other drawing to sort of get an idea of what I should be doing. Okay, and then we just destroy this all the way down, and I'm getting a little bit of lag because I'm removing so many blocks. It's fine. Then we'll just keep destroying this. We'll start cutting it off, and then start going really crazy with it. I just don't want to ruin the edge too much. Okay, there we go. Now we've broken through, we can just start maybe even going down here, and then just holding it down, and then erasing our hours of work. Okay, so we have to get this to fill back in because it is water. It will do that. You just have to have enough space. I believe water coming from both sides, so that'll fill in automatically with the new, or pretty old by now I guess, update where water can fill itself in above, or yeah, using its own blocks. Okay. Now I hope if I misclick a block, it won't just fly off into the unloaded chunks and start messing things up. I mean, there's nothing out there other than water, but I just don't want to have like those, I don't know, would it be like a pending request just floating around in the world? I actually don't know. That's probably incorrect, but that'd be my guess. But I don't really know about world edit and how it works. But yeah, I do believe world edit came before command blocks, so they might work in the same sense, because you can generate blocks using command blocks. And I don't know, this is just like using the command over and over again. But I'm not going to talk too much about that because I don't want to give misinformation. So our secondary or other land bit is going pretty quickly. Soon we'll have it all away. And let's go take a look from the sky and see if this is a good size. I mean, I think it is. It is reduced significantly. But yeah, that looks a little bit more realistic. Well, I don't know if it'd be realistic supposing this is from an animation, but a little more correct. That'd be the term. Okay, now we almost have, let's clear the weather. Weather clear, just because I don't like the rain, and then we'll set it to set time day. Oops. Forgot, time set day. Day. Nice. Now it's all bright and can continue to work. That's a good thing about commands. You don't have to, I mean, yeah, I guess commands. Opposed to single players, you don't have to wait for the daytime to see what you've done. And I suppose I could mass spam torches, but that'd just take a long time and I'd probably have to remove them later. And boom, there we go. So now that we have our separated landmass, which was actually gone, not really separated anymore, we'll start pasting in with, yeah, this is a nice big sphere, and then we'll just, ooh, that looks nice. Oh, this is kind of nice because you can see where there's big holes. Yeah, I guess I can do that right now. Also, quick scan. I have no idea what that is. Okay, there's another hole over there. And then holes under the water for some reason. It's a little odd. Okay, is that a big gaping hole over here? Well, just a couple of them. And there. All sealed off. Oh, did I miss a little bit? Yeah. Ooh, it looks so weird. Maybe I'll build some kind of underground thing, but there isn't really much of that in the movie, so I might hold off on that. Okay. Just keep making the base in case there is some kind of light showing down, and that's fog. Just gives you a scale of how big this island's gonna be. Okay. And then we'll just go along the top here and fill that. Oops. Don't want it to protrude too much. Okay, so we're on the other side of the wall, and then we'll just go like that. Keep making it. And then I guess we should start going along the water. And then something like this. Okay. And then we'll just start filling in the cracks. Oops. Oops, oops. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I think we have it basically about good. It's looking very scattered, but there's not much I can do about that right now. But yeah, it's a little disappointing that the smoother tool doesn't work on cliffs. Okay, so now we'll go back and add some dirt. Yep, that's dirt. And then try to smooth this out a bit, make it less crazy. Try to patch it up. Oh, this is gonna need some more. Like so. Then let's not use that. Make another brush. Brush sphere 0, 3. Yeah. This is sort of too much. And sphere there. And then dirt. Yeah. Here. Okay. Obviously I'll come back and patch this stuff with the smoothing tool. But for now, we'll just do a rough little dots here and there to cover up the stone. And then we should be good. I'll just come over here and break this. Ooh, but we need some dirt. Here we go. And maybe just smooth this down a bit. Back to dirt. There's a lot of repetition while using World Edit. So, it's looking a little bumpy, but that should be fine. Now what we want to be doing is we're going to be, we're going to sort of make some more stone where we want it. So in my drawing I have a little walkway that comes around here and then enters somewhere around here. So we'll make this bit level, but then it does duck down under both of the islands, and then it keeps going down kind of over as well, down towards the docks, which will be down to the bottom right if you're looking from my quick movement or speedy elevator, airport elevator. Okay, so we might need to sort of patch this over a bit because we don't need it too wide. And then we'll move this so it goes back down to the water. Let's see, I might want to use a smaller brushed tool, but it should be fine for now. Okay. Then we'll fill this with dirt. Now I also have on my drawing, I have it so that there's actually another sort of a bubble here, and it connects to that level, which is going to be raised up. Okay, but now that we have this sort of ramp downwards, we can actually start raising the rest of the platform. So what this entails is that it's just a lot of stone, a couple layers of stone added, so it's going to cover up most of my plans on the ground, but that should be fine. So we want to get rid of all the dirt, make it invisible, I guess, though it's not really invisible, just not visible. I don't know if you would use invisible for that, but yeah, we'll go up all the way to there, in which case we'll just keep going farther once we get there. So let's get rid of the side first, because that's going to be the bits that are most visible because of, ooh, did I go too far? Yes, I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do 6. Okay. So this is all going to be raised as well. So we'll go down next to the water. Just redo those. Here. Okay. And then this is ducking down a bit, so we want to keep that in mind. And then this is sort of stone, so I think I'll have it merged there. Okay. Now that we have this, we'll just keep building. And I really hope I don't reach the build limit, because then it'll sort of just put my entire build at a stop, because I can't go any higher and make it taller, so we want to watch out for that. Now, have this, and then keep going like that, and then I'll, so I think this will keep going sort of like that, sort of rising up a bit. Try to make it level. Don't know how well I can do it right now, but we don't need to worry about it too much. Oops. So now we'll go on to the other side and also raise this up. So going along the edge. All the way around. Now, yes, I think I will eventually get there, but for now I'll just stop it here, and then I'll go around and try to outline the big mountainous area, or mountain, because it's basically one giant peak. But we have like a sort of going in a circle. We'll just connect it up to there. Though I guess I will have to go back and get the back end of the mountain or area. Okay. So once we have the outline, once again we can layer it up again, but I already did that in the last episode, so I will cut this out, and I guess I'll see you guys in a second once I have finished outlining and most likely covering it, because I also did that as well in the last episode. So I will be right back. Okay, welcome back. So I finished elevating the second tier, I guess, of rock, and then I add a dirt layer and I start smoothing it out, though still a little bit more to do. Little bits I have missed, but overall it's pretty good. I got my second level and also finished the pathway down, which is nice. It's not gonna be stone, but will eventually make a boardwalk or add some planks that will help make it look more built into the island, other than just some kind of weird lucky platform that they stumble across. I want that. I started smoothing out the edges, though there's still a few bits that I can't seem to get work too well, so I might just have to carve it out by hand. But yeah, eventually I will come back and add some stone, just to make it look a little better. So I'll probably cover this up maybe to here. I might want to add some dirt on top of it. I just want to make it look like it's not a giant layer of dirt that would just erode away under normal circumstances. So maybe eventually we'll strive for something, like this, so that, not that, but something a little more like that, and then we'll have grass growing on it. I can probably do a little demonstration of what it looked like. Still a little bit weird though. Yeah, stuff like that, it'll look a little better. Maybe even like that. But yeah, we'll fancy it up later. For now, we wanna, spreading already. They just wanna make the island. So the next thing I'll be doing, is I'm gonna make a secondary little island, because there will be a bridge just around here connecting the two areas. So once again, covering up my work, I think I will sort of elevate it like this. I don't want to make it too flush, or else there won't be any like dynamics to it. So I don't want it too big, seeing that, have an image, 1 second. Yeah, so it's not too big. Stretches for about 1/4 of this area, so right now it's getting a little bit big already. So let's sort of do something like that. And then I'll try to carve, oops, that's the smoothing tool. I'll try to carve it back a bit, and then I'll use my, which is this it? No. So is this one it? Oh, this is a tiny one, so I'll just redo. Brush. Okay. Well, that doesn't really help, but brush sphere. 1 for stone, and then have set it to 2, 3, and then I'll start make it a little more precise, because this is going to be a smaller little outcrop. Okay, and then this one itself is going to have 2 levels, so it's going to be around, one's going to be around this level, I guess, because it's halfway. And then another one's going to raise to the top, and it's going to be connected by some sort of staircase ladder hybrid thing, but I'll worry about that later once I start adding the details, because if I do it now, there's a chance that I'll just destroy it with some kind of world edit. But yeah, I mean, it should be fine without the ladder. I mean, we can fly, so okay. And then dirt, so I'm gonna so I believe this is I don't know, oops, didn't mean to do that twice. I want to make it pretty small, so this is, on top of this is just going to be one small little house, so it doesn't need to be too big. I mean, who wouldn't want to live on this little bit? It's isolated, no angry neighbors. I don't know if that's actually a thing, angry neighbors. I'll make this a little bigger. Brush is 5, and then 4 times. And then, yeah, that's just good. And then we have our little sort of a private island, private outcrop here. I'll just fill that in a bit because it looks a little too ugly. And then we'll use our tool. Make this look a little better. Yeah, it's looking better. And then I also want a little bit of a skirt, I guess. I don't know if that's what you call it, but I think that's a little too much, so do 10. It's a little bit extra stone at the bottom, which I could probably do by hand. It isn't all that much, just a little bit of fine details. Detailing? Yeah, fine detailing. Okay, now that we have half of our island, we just want to raise the rest of it. And that'll be with my stone, yeah. So, once again, another little level. And sort of just fill it with stone, should be fine. And then just keep building it up to around the same level as the higher bit or upper bit. And maybe 2 or one or 2 more layers, and then I'll start adding the dirt, because the dirt is pretty thick by itself. Okay, yeah, this is good. Now add our dirt. Now, I gotta look into some kind of breaker that will help me find, or chisel, I guess, the landscape out. Now I did see the super breaker, though, pickaxe, but I don't know if that's something for survival, which just lets you break blocks, just like in creative, without creative mode, but I don't know, so I will look into that, and maybe I'll use it next episode to help me. Okay. Ooh, hello, bat. Yeah, I think I have enough stone, so this is sort of kind of as a cave, and then bats will start spawning and all that. Then just pretty this up a bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so this is pretty good. I definitely want to do a little more here. Maybe something like this, so that you can start seeing a more defined cliff. And once again, with the, you don't want to see it so it looks like it would just wash away if it was real. A little bit here, and then something. Come on, don't do it twice. Yeah, this should be good. I'll just add a little bit of dirt, though I don't need to worry about it too much as of yet. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Now there'll be some kind of ladder thing there, and I'll hopefully have another building. And the rest of this area is going to be housing. It's going to be sort of like a boardwalk, so some of it I might want to tilt this up, but for now this is good. I'll have to go see if I actually want to do that. But I mean, yeah, we did a little more work, not as much as last time, but I did talk a little more. And that's basically my goal. I want to make this fun, and I want to start talking a little bit more than I did on the first episode, because the first one was basically laying the foundation. So yeah, we have our little pathway, which is new, covered up that river. We also built our small island, and we started raising this platform. Now, I do not know how long the recording has gone for, so I think I'll stop the episode here. We got a little more work done, and then off camera, I might just continue working on this. I might just raise this up a teeny bit more for the second little layer of it, but I'll have to see if I want to do that off or on camera. But much of it will just be adding a little bit of a edge. This one's not going to be as defined, but it's just going to be maybe one or two of these, probably just one of them. Yeah, just an edge like that, so it's sort of a little step up. So what it'd be is I add something like this, and then cover it with dirt, and then circle it as far as I feel like it needs to go. Well, for today, that's going to be it. We worked mainly on the side, and we have not needed the use of that, which is nice. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any suggestions, like world edit tips, or just suggestions of what the island should look like, please leave it in the not the description, you can't edit that. Please leave it a comment, because they are very appreciated. So thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time.